We are going to start with air signs, Gemini leading the bunch. Heavenly Father, Earthly Mother, I am open and ready to receive for Gemini. Gemini, your message came in as be open to learn, be open to unlearn, and be ready to relearn. Gemini, since before you could remember and for as long as history is written, programs have been instilled into us and to our ancestors, passed on from one to the other to the next without any kind of modifications to the programs that have been instilled to us or without any kind of change to make things better. Some programs that have been instilled into us, Gemini, should all around be Control Alt deleted. Other programs that have been instilled to us are only outdated and must be upgraded. And then there are the programs that we just are not built to run and should be exorcised. Gemini, be open to learn something new every day, something, anything, but more so something that enriches your life. Learn something new every day that feels aligned with your spirit, your soul, your character. Gemini, be open to unlearn the things that don't suit you, to uninhabit bad habits. Be open to it, Gemini, because those bad habits, those bad programs, the bad programming, I don't want to call it bad programming, outdated programming, because outdated programming doesn't serve us, right? It's like trying to run Windows 97 on an Apple iOS. You feel me? Be open to unprogramming those programs that have been instilled in you from a wee age, whatever those programs may look like to you. Maybe it's a poverty mindset that you have carried from generation to generation, Gemini. That lack mindset of feeling like you never have enough, although you have everything you need. Perhaps, Gemini, it is addictive behaviors that you have carried on from generations past. Well, my great great granddaddy used to smoke and so on and so forth, and everybody in my family just used to smoke. So that's why I smoke. You don't have to continue that tradition because that sounds like a family tradition, doesn't it, Gemini? My great 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 did it. We all did it. That was an unconscious family tradition and one that you don't have to carry on over. You don't have to give that on to your offspring should you choose to have offspring, Gemini. Happy birthday. There, be prepared to relearn. Relearning ways on how to not just survive in this life, Gemini, but relearning ways on how to thrive. Going back old school, because there are some things from generations past that are still rock solid, that can still carry you on through today, Gemini, but they've been forgotten. Dig deep. The roots run deep, Gemini. This season, your season, happy birthday, Gemini. Make a wish. Wish for the better and then become that better. It starts with you, it begins with you. It is going to end with you. All of the above, Gemini. Should you so choose, this is your turning point. Gemini, that's the message I have for you for this Gemini season. Thank you so much for being here. Libra, Spirit, what do we have for Libra for this Gemini season? What does Libra need to know? What can Libra expect? Please make it loud and clear. I'm a trifle deaf in one ear. Libra. Libra, I'm channeling in a song for you called I Hope You Dance. The song is called I Hope You Dance. I don't know who the artist is, but do give that a search and give it a listen. There's a message there for you, Libra. Libra, this Gemini season is the start of a dance season. I'm seeing Bridgerton. This is your coming out season. I see you in all white. Ooh, Libra, there's a lot here. I'm seeing the numbers 444, 555. 444, Libra, is surrender. Surrender to the flow. Surrender to the divine and have patience. 555. Things must change. Things are changing. Things will change. Libra, I am seeing 666 and 999 also. Cycles that you have been spiraling in, you have now completed, or they are coming to a completion, spiraling out. You know what I see for you, Libra? If you've ever looked down into a river stream and you notice when the water, the current, starts spiraling the water and makes little whirlpools as it flows by, and you notice that those whirlpools, as they flow by, they eventually dissipate, right? This is what I'm seeing for you, Libra, is that whatever has been closing up for you, been completing, it's opening up a new season of dance. I just heard ABBA's song Dancing Queen. And I don't know about you, Libra, but when I think of dance, I think of it as a way to celebrate, dancing at weddings. I love dancing at weddings. It's so much fun. Dancing at clubs, as long as no creepers are trying to sweat all over you while you're in your groove. You feel me? But Libra, dance for me, I've seen it being used to change the mood, to shift energies, you know, attitude, dance with attitude. I just heard the song Michael Jackson's Bad. It's a lot of channeled music for you, Libra. Spirit loves communicating to you through music. So many messages for you there. Libra, Gemini season for you is a season of moving and shaking. Moving and shaking when you are happy, moving and shaking when you are mad, moving and shaking when you are nervous. Y'all know the little shaky foot you do when you got a little nervous tick or you're anxious about something, seeing somebody bouncing their knee. This season is all about moving and shaking because you are open and free to do so. The dance floor is clear. Take up space this season. Look around, feel around, make the space yours. There's something else here, Libra. On the flip side of things, I'm trying to figure out if this even has anything to do with you, Libra, because I kind of feel like what this energy is giving off is while you're up here at the top, dancing, moving, shaking, have a great time, in this Gemini season energy. It's like there's people outside of the ballroom that are not allowed to be in to dance with you, kind of like those creepers I mentioned that sweat all over you. And there's just there's some energies, entities, people, folks, beings, whatever you want to call them, Libra, that just they're not invited to your party. Okay. Again, they're not allowed to dance with you this season, at least. If at all, ever again. Don't feel guilty about that. They had an invitation, you know. They were originally signed up on your dance card. Again, I'm seeing Bridgerton. But that dance card that was tied around your wrist, spirit cut it off. All right. You lost it. You don't know where it was. You don't even know who you were supposed to dance with next. You don't even know who was invited to this party. Okay, Libra? Your message is to have fun, even if those around you don't seem like they're having the greatest of time right now. You feel me? Don't feel guilty for celebrating when others are living through a period of non celebration. All right? Libra, that's the message I have for you for this Gemini season. Thank you. Hey, Cloud. Anyway, Aquarius. Oh, Aquarius. I can already feel it coming into your energy. It's a little bit on the cloudy side for you. Let's take a closer look. For Aquarius, Aquarius, you've seen better days. We all have. Okay. And right now your days are one, they're monotonous. Day in, day out, same routine, same coffee with cream and sugar, same faces, same boring conversation. You're done talking about the weather. The weather is cloudy. It might rain. That's it. That's it. That's done. I don't want to talk anymore. You're done with mundane. But it's kind of like I'm feeling for you, Aquarius. You need to sit in this cloudy energy right now, okay? This period of mundane. Of course, there's always a lesson. There's always a lesson. Okay, we get it, spirit, okay? But I feel like even through the mundane inaction, Aquarius, there is still action for you to be taking here. Because non action on your part I'm sorry. What I'm hearing, Aquarius, not exactly non action, but what I just heard is that no choice is still a choice. Thank you. Aquarius, this cloudiness feels like it needs to be used as a period of reflection in order to take an action that you have not been taking, that you have been inactive on. It almost feels like a choice, Aquarius, and maybe for some of you it is, but this also feels like it's movement of some type, okay? Some kind of movement, and maybe I can't exactly clarify what it is for you, Aquarius, because it's a general message. It's different for each and every one of you, and your situations are so very unique. And maybe that's why you have been being why you have not taken any type of action on this, Aquarius, is because maybe you're not seeing the uniqueness of a situation, person, place, idea. Maybe you're not seeing um, the benefits of it or the outcome that could be reached if you were to take such action. You know what I mean? This Gemini season is a reflection period for you, just to dig a little deeper because you carry the answers, Aquarius, okay? The answers are down there within you. And what I know, Aquarius, what I have learned myself is that when I feel like I don't know what direction to take, this leaves room for the universe, for God to point me in the right direction. This gives me room to pause for a moment and say out loud, I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't know where I'm going here. Can you help me out, please? God, thank you. And it's in this moment, the universe says, yeah, bet, I got you. Now that you're done fiddle farting around, I can work. Take this time to reflect while the universe works, okay? Because the action you need to take is going to open up for you. It's going to hit you light bulb moment. And I'm also seeing Eight of Pentacles energy. Aquarius, that's the Gemini season message I have for you, my love. Thank you.